Hey guys, and welcome back to Fearsome Reactions. If you are new to our channel, welcome. I'm Dawn.
Danny.
And if you've been here before, welcome back. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Come on, y'all. Help us out. Tonight, we are going to be watching a poll winner that was actually a poll winner from December of last year. And what happens with some of these is if they go off of streaming or whatever, sometimes they're delayed a bit. This one was like excessively delayed. But it is the Shootist from 1975. Was
76.
Yes.
1976. Not 75.
Yes, and again, it was our December last year Patreon poll winner. I've seen a few. Y'all know I love a Western. I didn't realize how much I liked a Western until we started this channel. But we had started out we had watched the series Lonesome Dove, which was great.
You finished out Hatfields and McCoys. I didn't finish Hatfields and McCoys.
And the Hatfields and McCoys. And then I watched McClintock. You didn't.
We watched The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. That one was on Patreon.
Yes. So, yeah. So I've seen a little bit more on the channel than you have, but still, you've seen your fair of the Westerns.
This is my first John Wayne. This is your second, I think?
Yep, because it was McClintock was my first. So when we pulled it up, it looked like he was a bit older, so I'm assuming maybe this is one of his last movies, perhaps. So somebody's a Shootist. I'm assuming it's him. That's all I know.
Yeah. Speaking of Westerns, at some point I also would like to finish out Clint Eastwood's Westerns.
Oh yeah, he's got a handful too. You like Westerns as much as I like Westerns?
I like them, but I think you like them more than I do.
I do. I love a good Western.
But yeah, this is my first John Wayne. We're starting it when he was older for me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we kind of bounced around with this one because this one was on the poll, but we have to fill in some of the gaps of the in between ones, obviously, right? But yeah, I don't know. There's something about a Western, and McClintock was a good while ago, but there's something about a Western I like it. I guess I just like the era.
Oh, we also did Unforgiven.
Oh yeah, Unforgiven too. That's right.
That was another Clint Eastwood.
That's right. I think it's something with the era and just I don't know. There's something about it. I just really like it. I didn't think I would this much, but yeah. Anyways.
And if you consider it kind of Westworld. Yes and no.
Ish. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, it had the
Western
because they were in the West. Obviously the West world.
Yeah, I guess with that.
Yeah, let's just hop on into it.
All right, y'all. I don't know why I was poking my forehead. Enjoy.
His name was J.B. Books, and he had a matched pair of 45s with...
You hold it right there. Give me your wallet. Take it a little easy with that cannon, mister. Just throw me your wallet. Yes, sir. A little something extra.
Oh, dang. Smooth. That was really smooth.
Find yourself another line of work. This one sure don't fit your pistol.
And there was something just the way that the towns were just barely getting started back in the 1800s and stuff. I don't know. There's something very... I like it.
Don't stuff like this, like ghost towns, exist?
Yeah.
Still?
Oh, look at that little trolley. Ron Howard.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you, you dumb bastard. I said,
Oh
move
my
it.
God.
I'll give you something to remember me by.
Well, now, pardon me all to hell.
Get up.
It's kind of rude.
Try it.
Jay, the old man ain't worth a bullet. He looks all tuckered out.
What a neat doorbell.
It's cool.
Doc Hostel.
Sean, Bernard
is it? James.
Is it?
Right here at the Acme Saloon.
You killed 2 men.
Yes, it is.
It is. Oh, I heart you.
Second one nearly did me in. Coming out of nowhere like that.
You must have the constitution of an ox.
The voice.
Oh, we'll see. Well,
Books, every few days I have to tell a man or a woman something I don't want to. I've been practicing medicine for 29 years and I still don't know how to do it well.
why don't you just say it flat out?
All right? You have a cancer. Advanced.
What can you do?
There's just very little I can do. When the pain gets too bad, I can give you something.
What you're trying to tell me is that how much time do I have?
2 months, 6 weeks, less. There's no way to tell.
So not very much.
That's. Can't imagine. That little pillow.
But if I wanted to go unnoticed, I don't think I'd walk around with this thing.
Not right.
Stolen from a whorehouse. Agreed.
Lauren Bacall.
Good afternoon, sir.
Afternoon. Doc Hostetler said you might be able to help me.
How kind of him. Yes, sir, I have one room available.
My gear and the saddlebags off of that horse and bring him into the house.
Please.
Gillen will be happy to do that.
$8 a week, can you imagine?
That's so
Dang.
cheap.
I
Well,
know.
it's expensive mostly for them,
Yeah.
but cheap now.
Use. And the telephone. My other lodgers have rooms upstairs. 2 railroad men and a school teacher. I'll introduce them at supper.
It's like a B&B. Jeez.
I'll take those saddlebags.
Oh, that bedroll you can leave outside. He won't be needing.
No, Mrs. Rogers. I have my other things wrapped in it. They'll need some soap and water. Have you a barn?
No, we don't.
Well, boy, take my horse over to the...
My name's Gillum. It's not Boy, it's Gillum Rogers. And I don't like being ordered around.
Little Ronnie Howard.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess it is a bad habit of mine.
I didn't get your name.
I didn't give it. Is it so important?
For anyone living under my roof, it is.
Well, all right. It's, Hickok. William Hickok.
Moses, where'd you hide the whiskey this time?
There's draw from the left, Gilly boy.
I've seen that guy. The one that was taking the saddle off.
Gilly, fetch me my
What is his name?
Isn't he the guy from The Shining?
Yes.
J.B. Books is in my house. Hey,
My name is Books. Y'all get that?
bang! Bang! Who do you think?
Gillen, you've been drinking again.
Do you know who he is?
Yes, William Hickok. United States Marshal in Abilene, Kansas.
Ma, Wild Bill Hickok was shot before I was born. We got J.B. Books here.
Mr. Books,
Oh, my clothes. Thank you, miss.
you are J.B. Books.
That's right. May I ask how you found out?
My son. I've been up most of the night because of you. demand that you pack and leave.
That is not possible.
My name's Thibodeau. Marshal Walter Thibodeau.
Hey, it's the guy from MASH.
Books.
You were told right. Have a seat.
I think I will.
Breathe easy, Marshal. You're closer to your gun than I am to mine.
It's your funeral.
Soon, yes.
Huh?
I can't.
Can't.
He's dying.
I'm gonna die right here in this room.
That's too thin.
I wish you were right. Do you believe Doc Hostetler? That's his room.
You don't say. You don't.
Why are you so happy about him dying?
I tell you, the guard's plain truth, Books. When I come through that door, I was scared. Because I know what a man like you is capable of when he's cornered.
Oh my god.
Convenience,
Jeez.
everybody, and do it soon.
You've worn out your welcome. Scat.
It's a good doodle.
You damn little sneak. How long were you out there?
I was just passing by.
You spy on me and I'll nail your slats to a tree.
Oh, no, sir. No, I never.
Oh, you've already told your mother. Who else have you blabbed to?
Jay Cobb. Are you all right, Mr. Books?
I can't abide your skulk. You want to see me? Knock on my door like a man.
I just never thought I'd get the chance to meet you.
There's more to being a man than the end of the gun. Don't you have something to do? Did you get a job?
Yeah, I was just headed over to Cobb's Creamery right now. I help Jay with deliveries sometimes.
That was a nice gentleman you were with yesterday.
Well,
Where's your mother?
she's in the kitchen, I think.
What is that contraption? Is that how she gets the flour out?
Maybe.
Rogers,
Oh.
I hope you'll forgive me for taking Hickok's name. Thought it was pretty funny at the time, but after reflection, it wasn't such a joke. I apologize. Mrs. Rogers, I'm like kind of tight. I'll make it worth your while. I can pay $4 a day for the room.
I wonder if that's how she lost her
Mhm.
husband, maybe.
I was gonna say, I think that's why she kind of took it
Yeah.
personally.
You must appreciate, sir, that you are the most celebrated shootist extant.
Extend.
Still existing, alive.
Not as long as I'd like to be.
Oh, well, we can start today, right now.
A lot of people have those curio
Together again
cabinets.
tomorrow.
Even up
today.
people
So
still
much
have them.
cheap fiction about
I kind of
guns.
like them.
I do
I
too.
want to get down to the true story for once, so while you're still available, before anything happens to you. But I mean, I hope nothing does.
Go on.
I want to cover your career factually, the statistics, you might say. Then I delve into the psychological aspects. What turned you to violence in the first place?
Turn around. Bend over.
Yes, sir.
Dawkins, you are a prying, pipsqueaking ass. If you ever come pantying around here again,
Pip squeaking.
That was a savage thing to do.
I think the fall on the stairs would hurt more than the kick in the butt.
Yeah. As someone who's accidentally down the stairs on my ass.
Oh yeah, you did.
I'll turn myself.
Get $4 for the 2 visits plus $1 for the
Oh my god.
I wish it was that much.
What's that?
Can't even get a copay for $4.
Solution of opium and alcohol.
Opium, that can get to be a habit.
Well, absolutely. An addiction. One morning you're just going to wake up and say, here I am in this bed and here I'm going to stay.
Hostetler, I want to know.
But unless you insist, I'd rather not talk about it. The pain will become unbearable. No drug will moderate it. If you're lucky, you'll lose consciousness. And Until then, you'll scream. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
He was a little aggressive when he was talking about it.
The next time I'll go to Mrs. Rogers. You just telephone.
Queen Vic. Maybe she outlived her time. Maybe she was a museum piece, but she never lost her dignity and her sold her guns. She hung on to her pride and went out in style. That's the kind of an old gal I'd like to meet.
Man, you are.
Maybe you're afraid of too many things. Sometimes widows are. But I'm sure there's plenty of starch in your corset.
Okay.
I came here to see what you eat, if you can have what I'm serving tonight.
No, you didn't.
I wish you'd stop contradicting me.
And I wish you'd say what you mean.
What's that?
Laudanum. Doc Hostetler's remedy.
That's habit forming, isn't it?
Mrs. Rogers, would you go for a drive in the country with me tomorrow?
Oh,
Oh, I couldn't, but thank you.
come on, he ain't gonna live long.
Only be for an hour or two.
I'll go with you.
Good. Tomorrow at 10?
Ooh, I ain't never seen her smile at him like that.
I know, right?
Old Books is cashing in.
Hey, bro, you weren't supposed to say anything.
Seriously.
That's hard news. As a man, I could have taken.
Small town for you, am I right?
Or like when she was like, oh, but everybody would talk. It's only been a year. It's like,
Everybody
girl.
talks.
You're dead.
Small town living.
It's like, go find a hobby, bro.
Oh! You didn't like what he said?
Well, you had that coming.
Well, I have a property and a house which he built by means of a loan at the bank. And I have Gillum.
And he worries you.
Yeah, he certainly does. Particularly when he complains about being bored and needing excitement. Hey, what does the JB stand for?
John Bernard? Yours?
Bond.
That's a crackerjack of a name for a woman. How do you do, Bond?
How do you do, John Bennett?
Shall we? Yeah. Looks just like I remember the Sweeneys. Mean and ugly.
Ah! Jeez.
You were in town for a very short time.
That's true.
Drop by. We'll talk about old times.
The good old times.
You can bring your fancy pillow. And your landlady is
What?
welcome, too.
Oh, he said he got it from a whorehouse, right? But why is he holding on to it for dear
My
life?
invitation, and to you two, I say goodbye.
Oh, is that fancy handwork? With that goodbye.
Whoa. Oh. I've pretty.
Sir? Are you hurt?
No. But they are.
Guns blazing,
Close your road.
and he's so damn fast he killed them both.
Nobody needs to see the outline of bits and pieces.
Shootout right here. Of that old man.
Gillum!
Oh.
All right. It's time you knew. He's dying.
Who?
Mr. Books.
Wouldn't it be uncomfortable back then? Everybody put their hair like in a braid to go to sleep, but I mean that would hurt, no?
Yeah, I feel like it would.
Do understand.
That's the last of it.
Thank you, Mr. Hutchins. My position as a teacher, as a maiden lady, I'm obliged to move to another place.
Of course. No, I apologize, Miss Cole.
We're ready to go.
Why?
Oh, because of the shootout.
Alive long enough to die natural is costing us a pretty
Oh,
penny.
jeez.
There's no need of any man outside.
I appreciate that, Marshal. Thank you.
I can't tell you how sorry I am about what happened last night.
That won't help. 2 men are dead.
I was defending myself.
What would you want him to do?
Right? Like, that ain't his fault somebody was being
How you
stupid.
feeling? A little more poorly every day?
Jeez.
You got a streak of kindness a mile wide.
That I do. The old
Most
days are
exciting night.
Yeah.
News
Waterworks, telephones, and lights.
back in
And we'll have our
olden
streetcar
days.
electrified by next year.
In the 1800 something.
It was 1901, wasn't it?
Oh, was it?
We've still got some weeding to do, but once we're rid of people like you, we'll have a goddamn Garden of Eden here.
It's a big ass hat.
Yeah. It's compensating for something.
This grave, but his horse keeps galloping on. Moses,
What a nice voice he has.
He does.
You care to do business with a voice from the grave?
Mr. Brooks, it's pure pleasure to groom your horse, and even a greater pleasure to do business with you. Would you kindly step into my office? Oh, but Mr. Brooks, you done agreed.
When?
When you sent Gilly, when Mr. Rogers said this morning that $100 would be just fine with you.
I'll have to have a little talk with Mr. Rogers. As far as the horse goes, it's 3.
300?
300.
90? 295.
No.
296? 97? 98?
Oh.
You mean I get... Mr. Brooks, that makes me the best haggler.
Best in the world, Moses.
Oh my gosh.
You were trying to cheat me, and Moses was trying to cheat you.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm glad of that. But it doesn't tell me very much.
She cried on my shoulder this morning. On account of you. I had to comfort her. And then the lodgers moved out. Your room is a mess. And now Ma's worried about losing the house.
Since I'm what?
You're dying.
How'd you find that out?
Ma told me. Guess I'm the last one in town to know about it.
Gillum, don't you think you should have talked to me before you tried to sell my horse?
Yes, sir.
Know how to handle a gun, use it with discretion. But, you gonna tell your mother?
Well, do I have to?
Come on, I'll get us something to shoot with.
Dang.
Wow.
That's how I felt at Uncle Denny's farm.
Felt good with for you?
No, I felt like I was just going...
Mr. Books,
Yeah?
how'd you ever kill so many men?
Lived most of my life in the wild country, and you set a code of laws to live by.
What laws?
I won't be wronged, I won't be insulted, I won't be laid a hand on. I don't do these things to other people, and I require the same from them.
Yeah. He says that a man has to have, guts, deliberation, and a proficiency with firearms.
Did he mention that third eye you better have?
Third eye?
Well, that dumbass amateur. It's usually some six-fingered bustard that couldn't hit a cow in the tit with a tin cup that does the end.
Is that the mom? No.
Don't you remember me?
No. I was going to say they kind of resembled, didn't they?
A little bit.
Sir, I can't tell you how happy I am you're here.
The truth.
Christ, Sarah. We all have our time.
who you are? I'd be Mrs. J.B. Books. I'd be somebody.
Wouldn't buy you any bacon.
Well, it might. See, that's how come I knew that you had... that you was ailing bad. This newspaper reporter here tracked me down. He wants to put out a book on you. He's going to write it and use my name. The Shootist.
I'll not be remembered for a pack of lies.
30? I don't know.
Because you're too damn mule mean, that's why. You always was.
Well, no, you were
Why
trying
should
to
you
make
care
money
about
off
me
him.
dying? I have to go on living and you don't give a hoot in hell. What happens? Why should you? You won't be here.
God. I loved you once.
Yeah, she was going to use him just to make money off him.
A saddle. Bedroll.
Wouldn't you rather have them cleaned?
Well, that's the general idea.
No, I mean there's a new method now called dry process cleaning. It's very good.
How long does
Dry
it take?
cleaning.
Well, they advertise next day's service, but tomorrow's Sunday.
Well, I'm afraid I'll have to settle for the brushing, because I'm going to need them first thing Monday morning.
Well, I'll ask, and if I can't get them by then, I'll brush them.
Good.
I'll get your ham and eggs.
Just biscuits will do. My stomach's kind of feeble today. Bond, I'm tired of people pawing over my death for this reason or that or for any reason. A man's death is about the most private thing in his life. It doesn't belong to Dobkins or Reverend Saunders or Thibodeau or you. It's mine.
I suppose that's true of your soul, too.
My soul is what I've already made of.
What are all those little things? Are they like jelly? I mean, syrup?
I think so.
Poked in my face, but it's all right for you to judge me on hearsay.
But the hearsay fits.
Maybe I'm better than you've already decided.
Dang, he's got a big old building.
Mm-hmm.
Having heard unfortunate things, I'd like to express my heartfelt regret.
Oh no, the bar went away on the movie.
Well, I'm prepared to offer you embalming by the most scientific methods. Bronze coffin guaranteed good for a century, regardless of the climatic or geological conditions.
You're the barber's wife.
Miss Hurst, the minister of your choice.
Beckham, you're going to do to me what they did to
God, are you okay over there?
You're gonna lay me out. Let the public come by and gawp at me for 50 cents a head, 10 cents for the children. When the curiosity peters out, you're going to stuff me in a gunny sack and stick me in a hole while you hurry to the bank with your loot. Here's what you're going to do. First, you're going to give me $50 cash. Then early Monday morning, you're going to bring me a headstone. I want a small headstone with this written on it.
Well, to watch that performance you done give, I'd have paid $10 in the theater.
Oh, well, I may just accept your generosity.
Besides, I may just see if Beckham would like to buy some of J.B. Books' hair. With your permission.
Permission granted. Good day, sir.
Good day, sir.
It's just so crazy how everything was so cheap.
I know. Wonder if like 100 years from now they're gonna be like, man, everything was really cheap back in 2023.
Because it's like now you gotta sell an arm and a leg just to...
Well, I guess not now. It'd be like inflation and all.
What the hell?
Taking all his hair.
Well, it's Jack Wolford, Jay Cobb, and Mike Sweeney. Tomorrow morning early, I want you to go to each one of them and tell them that I'll be at the Metropole at 11 a.m. on Monday the 29th. And don't tell any of them that you've told the others.
Yes, sir.
What happened? Are you all right?
Oh, I slipped in the tub.
Let me help you.
Hell.
Come on. Here, hang on to me. That's it. Now sit on the edge of the tub. I'll get you another towel.
Sit down for a minute while I catch my breath. finally made it through a full day without having a fight.
Well, we haven't seen each other all day.
That's the way to prevent it.
No, Bun. You're such a real lady on the outside. You're full of vim and vinegar on the inside. I just never met anybody like you. No tears, Bun.
In here, Gillum.
Oh, so I see.
You don't see.
Scandalous.
Mr. Book's out of the bathtub.
What?
Must be hungry.
Something I want to give you.
Look.
No, I won't take pay.
And I wouldn't offer it, Gillum. But you like old Dollar, don't you?
Best horse I ever rode.
Well, he's yours. I bought him back. Here's the bill of sale. Now let me get some sleep.
Hey, sir.
He even makes his bed. Look at that.
Come in.
Pardon me, sir. We got the headstones, Mr. Beckham.
Good, just put it down on the bed.
Oh, messed up. Oh.
Beckham said as how he done the best he could, but there weren't much time.
Yeah, well, that'll be all right.
Well, I'll be gone darn if they ain't gone and left the date off.
Oh, he wants to die on his birthday. Ooh, I like that.
It's almost like a key thing, like.
Better than pulling these stinking little cords and.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Well, this is my birthday. Haven't been to a saloon for a long time, and I thought I'd get a drink and celebrate.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
You have a beautiful day for it. It's what we call fall spring.
Morning.
Morning, sir. Isn't it a beautiful day?
Sure is. It's what we call a fall spring. Yes, sir.
Glass. Mr. Sweeney. Care to try your luck?
No wonder he didn't like him.
Mm-hmm. Who would? Dude is just making a mess everywhere.
Yeah. That's Carradine. You know he's related to the Carradines.
Oh, that's him?
Yeah. Look at the face.
Yeah. You know who he reminds you a little bit of, looks-wise?
Who?
Clancy Brown, like when he was sitting down.
Who?
The guy, the Carradine.
Oh, the Carradine? He looks like Clancy Brown?
A little, like, not like fully, but like just
a little bit, maybe.
Like he has a little bit of that feature.
Yeah. It's actually the fanciest saloon I've seen on any kind of any Western movies or TV shows.
Usually it looks so dingy.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Morning. This is my birthday. Give me the best in the house.
Yes, sir.
He's
Like, hey, I'm out of here.
Yeah. Waited for you, served you. No, bye.
Oh. If I was the bartender, I'd be so mad.
With all the bottles that are breaking. They're all watching from outside.
Oh, there's
yeah.
One.
Oh. Looks like they kind of just threw paint on it, didn't it?
Yeah. Okay, Captain America.
Yeah. Oh, dang. Even though he's shot, don't mess with him.
Look out!
Oh, oh. Oh, okay. Hmm. Oh, Mama showed up.
Okay, that was Shootist from 1976. I give that a 2 thumbs up.
I give it a 2 thumbs up too. I mean, it wasn't like, because I mean, I guess all his movies are more like, you know, the shoot 'em up, blah, 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 blah. And this one was because I'm a little bit because when the guys were trying to get through his window and he had to fight back, and but this was more like, you know, dying. But like the doctor said, like, don't let yourself get to that point of where you're just laying there in a lot of pain. Like, go out your way, and he kind of went out his way.
Give this movie bonus points for seeing James Stewart for a few minutes.
James Stewart, we've seen James Stewart when Jimmy Stewart, youngster, and then old Jimmy Stewart. I was not expecting him to be that.
I already picked him out because I was like, he sounds the exact same.
Oh, the voice doesn't change. You can recognize that guy's voice from, but my heart still beats for Jimmy Stewart.
He's a handsome man.
Yeah, he was a handsome man.
This movie went by really quick, and it was more of like the tamer western.
Yes,
but it was good.
I mean, it just, yeah, it didn't really lull.
It was just okay. Here, like.
Yeah, you know, I mean, her kind of warming up to him. I liked how it was like day 1, day 2, day 3, and how then he ended up dying on his birthday. But then he kind of, what was Ronnie Howard's? Gillum. Like, he was getting this bad advice from these other people. So, like, this guy was like his hero, sort of, or like such a known person that he got to meet them, and then he was just like, he kind of got a few like little life lessons from him too, you know. But
we also had the actor from The Shining.
Oh yeah,
I don't know his name, but I know who he is.
The horse groomer.
Yeah,
guy at the stable. But yeah, well, Ronnie Howard Gollum got to kill the bartender. Gollum from Lord of the Rings. Gillum.
Yes.
Got to basically take out the bartender after he killed.
Yeah.
He killed John. No, I don't have much to say on this one. It was just really, yeah, you're right. It was more of a mellower, like, just kind of a nice, a nice sad ending. I mean, I do believe this. I'll check, but I do believe. I mean, obviously he's dead now, so you know. I mean, the character died, so there was no more. So I think it's because he wanted this to be his last, like. In this series.
It's crazy to think about how things have advanced from the early 1900s, like 1901 to now.
Oh my gosh.
And how much more expensive everything is.
I know. The train, back then $3 was probably a lot, because like the haircut or whatever that was like 10 cents.
Yeah.
So like 10 cents, 25 cents probably was reasonable. But then when you start getting like more towards the dollar, that may be more like what our equivalent would be, like $100 maybe. But you should check it when we're done to see like how much is $3 in 1901? What would it be today? Because I'm thinking it might be like $300.
But it's just so crazy because it's like, oh, that sounds so cheap when you think about it now. Like, oh, 10 cents for a haircut.
Right.
And then like $4 to stay at an Airbnb of their time.
I know, right? I mean, but then again, 100 years from now, well, are they gonna think things were really cheap now? Who knows, right?
And then it's like crazy to see the innovation from then to now, like the horse and buggy, and then now we just have the cars and.
Yes. I liked how, like, you know, in movies that are like it's like everyone just it was like horse and buggy, but now it was more like the trolley, you know, like the trolley. And then
he was saying like a horseless buggy, the one guy that he rode in.
Yes, and I don't know. There's something about me seeing the evolution of like these little from when I even was watching like it's Kevin Costner one's out on the
Open Range.
Huh?
Open Range.
No, one in South Dakota.
Dancing with Wolves.
Dancing with Wolves, you know, and how people. I mean, there would be the small little towns with just like always a bar, right? Mm-hmm. And then maybe like a little hotel or whatever, and then there'd be like most houses were just out, you know, in the country, and then how the towns just progressed, and then it grew into like more. And I don't know. It's just there's something about me seeing that. I really like to see that evolution of like. How the towns just started to like, you know, and more population came in. I don't know. There's something about that.
And
that
then
just
like the way people dress.
Really cool. Yeah, a lot of corsets for the women.
Yeah. But it's interesting to see now and then like, because obviously we weren't alive then, so when you see it through like history or movies the way they.
But wasn't it insane that like back then like the women would just wear dresses, like you would never see them in pants, shorts, even like. I remember my mom saying, like, in the, you know, like, I don't know, I mean, she was born in the late 40s, but, like, probably in the 50s or, maybe the 60s, probably more the 50s, where her grandmother didn't like to see those kids. They would start to wear shorts, and she was so, like, that old school mentality that she wanted to see them in dresses and skirts and stuff like that.
It's just the lack of, like, going with the times.
Yeah,
like
but
her grandma.
But what I do appreciate is how the men would get so dressed up. Now you're lucky, even if you go to whatever it is, a graduation or the church or whatever, and you know you see like maybe the men wearing like shorts and like Jesus sandals and a t-shirt.
Men look so nice in suits.
They were just so
distinguished
how they would just dress. I don't know. That would be nice to see more now of. So when you do, like, you're out and about and you see somebody that dresses like that, you're like, oh, right? It's just real. I don't know. I appreciate that. Now, I don't appreciate the fact that women had to wear these tight-ass corsets and,
but the thing is, people think it's so, like, they're what is it, like, when you don't know enough or something? Uneducated in the subject. Corsets weren't designed to be uncomfortable. If they weren't comfortable, it was because it was made wrong.
Oh,
or it wasn't for you. They were supposed to be like a bra. Like, they were supposed to be comfortable. Gotcha. In the sense of keeping everything together.
Okay, that would make sense because, I mean, even as, you know, us women would know, if you don't have a good fitting bra, it's going to be uncomfortable to you too. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. It
was like a bra, but just longer without straps.
Right, and basically I think it was to shape, shapeify you,
for the
right?
Dress, yeah.
Kind of like how Spanx, I guess, are today or whatever, but... I don't know. This men look just so dapper. I wish I do appreciate that, but I don't know. There's something I like seeing the evolution of how the towns grew. But then a small town, and then
the chisme.
Oh my god!
Like they said, they're like, oh, but did you hear? Like he said this to this person.
Oh yeah, and by the time you get to but it's like a game of telephone because like the last person's never gonna have the correct story, right? But again, like they know if you fart in the wind, basically in a small town.
Or like the evolution of medicine, he was like, no, just take this. It'll work for a while,
and then you're just gonna be breathing in pain and screaming and whatever. I mean, it's just that obviously has come a long way. So very great actor, and Lauren Bacall in there. I don't know if you've ever heard of her.
I know who she is. I've never seen her young.
Oh,
okay. I have seen her young. I don't think I've ever seen her older, but I kind of don't remember what she looks like younger.
I don't know what else I've seen her in.
But going back to the voices, oh my god, you could have a crowd of men. You could hear Jimmy Stewart from like
100%.
A group of 100 men, man.
It's just music to my ears hearing Jimmy Stewart talk.
And we will see him soon because I think he's in at least two Hitchcock films.
Okay, cool.
So at some point we will.
Yeah, and I'm sure, if you guys have any suggestions for any really good other John Wayne movies, I mean, we'll visit some,
And he's in The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance. I remember we had that one.
Okay, that one's on our list, yeah. So if you have any recommendations, just click on the recommendation form and put those in there, please, for us. And do you have anything else to say on this one?
That's it. I'm ready to pack it up.
All right. Well, as always, if you guys like what you're seeing, hit the like, subscribe, the bell for notifications from us. Thank you for everyone who has subscribed. We really love and appreciate you. Let's keep it going. We want to go to another baby goal of 5,000.
Mm-hmm.
So come on, y'all. And hit up our Patreon. Check that out.
You get a free trial.
Yeah, I mean, a week free trial. Who doesn't like a free trial? I know.
I like a free trial.
I love a free trial. So definitely check that out. Everything else you want to know is in the show notes. The world just needs so much more kindness. Appreciate everybody's differences. It's what makes the world go round. And with that,
and speaking of Jimmy Stewart, there he is.
Yeah, we got a Jimmy Stewart on the wall over there from.
He's behind you. You're pointing the wrong way.
Oh no, Jimmy Stewart's over here. Sorry,
yeah,
that's Casablanca over there.
Right there.
Jimmy, where are you, Jimmy?
He's right there.
He's right
there.
Here?
Yeah.
Jimmy's right here.
And what? Oh, you got armpit stains?
Oh, am I showing those to the world?
Yeah. Okay.
Ew, Jimmy is right. It's because y'all. It's like 108,000 million degrees outside. So yes, I was sweating. But yeah, Jimmy's back there, and we've got other Hitchcocks. Anyway, we'll talk about that later when we get to that. But with that,
it's a wrap, my friends.
And we'll see you at the next reaction.
Bye.